Good morning, seekers. Hello, humans. Dealing with a Scorpio. Dear Scorpios, if you're tuning in, this reading is not for you. This is for people who are trying to deal with you. Your reading, you're gonna get triggered by me. Your reading is linked below. You'll also be triggered by me there, but probably a little less, so it's better. Also, everyone, there is a love extended reading, a double pentagram reading that I did for this month, for you and for Scorpio and their person of interest. You would be the person of interest, so please check that one out. It's also linked below. It's available on Vimeo, but it also is available on Patreon. I would love for you to check out Patreon if you are willing. Thank you everyone for joining me. Say hello. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning, Edward. I really appreciate you guys. Little by little, I'm adding to my Marielle. Good morning. I'll take a sip of my coffee. I moved to I put half a spoon of coffee with caffeine and half a spoon of coffee that is decaf. Like that's supposed to, hey, the illusion helps, right? Be sure to like and do all the things because this is something relatively new. It's in addition to my regular content that I post monthly. It's not instead. If you guys love it, if you want me to continue doing so, I'm doing this for you. So I need to know that you're enjoying this and that you like this style. You're cross-watching for your person. So be sure to like the video, comment that you like it. Let me know. Just let me know how you feel about it. Um, you know, do the spiritual manifestation thing and vote with your actions. Don't just think it. I know you're thinking it. I know you're thinking it. It's not enough. Take that as a message for everything. No, they don't know how you think. No, they're not supposed to know how you think. No, they do not read your mind. No, they're not supposed to read your mind. They have tons of other shit to handle in their life. Everybody does. So communicate, communicate, communicate. Communicate with me. Communicate with your Scorpio. Communicate with everyone about everything. And if they don't like it, that's because they have issues. You still do the right thing. You do you, boo. Okay. Anyone else wants to say hi? Because there's a lot of people in the chat. I'm sorry, in the room, but not in the chat. Okay. At the end of this, before I go into your reading and see what's up with your Scorpio. Ooh, they're having an eclipse really soon. So, hi, Ash. I'm going to try something new today. Okay. And I'm going to say this to you guys now, but if more people will join, let them know as well. If someone wants to just keep people posted and let them know what I'm going to do at the end of this reading, because I don't want to have to repeat this and give you a headache. After we finish with your reading, I'm going to be open to your private readings about your Scorpio. Okay? For that, you're going to have to send, I'm going to link it below. Sorry, I should have done that in the beginning. I'm going to link my PayPal below. Not below in the chat. It's also in the description box, but I'm putting it right now in the chat. So if you have a personal question you want to send regarding your Scorpio, if you want me to give you a reading right here live after this, just send, oh my God, I should have thought of it in advance. For now, for today, let's do $11. Okay, that seems pretty basic. We'll start and see how it works. So you can do so already throughout the reading, and that way, once we're done with the reading, I can already see it and go straight into your question. $11, and write in the note what is your question, if you have a specific question about your sport. Okay? Yes, no, don't worry about it. All good. Okay. 5 minutes in. It's the nature of lives, you guys. Please remember that it's morning for me. I don't know where you are in the world. Feel free to share with us. But for me, it's morning, and it's new for me. I always wake up in a normal hour in the morning, but the thing is, it takes me time to jumpstart my system, and I want to not challenge that, but work with it and kind of do, accomplish more, but by making better use of my time. Okay, so I'm getting used to doing getting into the energy in the morning because I'm fresh out of the dream space. And when I'm in the dream space, I'm in the dream space. Okay. And I will see it. I have my phone. If you'll send a question, I will see it. Okay, so don't worry about it. And I won't look now, but I will look at it later to see if there was anything. And if there was nothing, then I just yattered for no reason. But I feel like it's a nice opportunity for you guys to ask questions because normally it's not really available for people. My private readings are very expensive. So it's a good chance. Okay, my seekers who are watching live and afterwards at any time, these are timeless. Whenever a seeker is tuning in to receive a message for their Scorpio, about their Scorpio. What's going on with the Scorpio seekers are dealing with, please? And if the link here is not working, then go to the description box. I hope I wrote the right link. Okay. Scorpios. Seekers dealing with a Scorpio. Only their Scorpio. The lovers. This is very fitting to the fact that your Scorpio is going to go through an eclipse soon. Now, if you're watching this after the eclipse or at a time when there's no eclipse on Scorpio, it doesn't matter. Like the energy still applies. Maybe they're going through a time frame in which it's like an eclipse, right? They're going through a point in their life where they are really getting rid of a lot of things on their path that they feel no longer they have room for and that they can't do anymore. That includes so many things. It includes people, it includes situation, it includes a place of job, a place of work, a place of living. I'm picking up a place of worship, which is interesting. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio that is leaving a community of faith of some sort or a place that they were very connected to. And they have doubts. I think your Scorpio might have doubts when it comes to the institution of marriage, okay, or partnership. What does it mean to be in a partnership? What does it mean to be in a commitment? What does it mean to get married? Like, I think they're coming from a background that it was very important to them, that they thought it mattered, and now they have like this big question mark in their head. Is this what I want? And I don't think it's specifically has to do with you. I think it's a general philosophical big question in their head. What kind of love life do I believe in? They're focused on emotion as opposed to the rules and the regulations of partnerships and commitments. So they're really, really tapped into how their spirit feels. And for them, love, it's like they're feeling like this has to be love. I'm picking up like your Scorpio's like, this has to be love. This has to be loving. This has to be good. And I don't care about all the rest. The rest can just drop. So your Scorpio is so in tune with their very core romantic self. And I think it's because they were a little bit detached from it, maybe sarcastic, or maybe they were just focusing on the technicalities of it. And now they're just like, I'm picking up on a Scorpio that is on a search of like, what is love? Like, seriously, it's like big philosophical questions. Maybe they're like literally reading poetry books about love. 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. There could have been, or there is, a fallout between the two of you. Maybe there's a fight or a disagreement, or you feel like the sanctuary of your relationship is no longer sacred. They feel like I'm picking up on some Scorpios who are like, okay, I'm trying to make this work through the dogma of relationship. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but why doesn't it feel right? There's a sense of feeling like something is missing. Some of you that have been in a commitment with a Scorpio for a very long time, I'm picking up on a question mark. Where do we go from here? How do we continue from here? How do we move on from this? How do we get over this? Maybe there's like a really difficult situation. For some of you, it's financial that affects your connection, but for some of you, it's like you feel depleted, or they feel depleted. There could be some trauma bonding here. Maybe you guys connected very, very strongly on mutual trauma or mutual pain, and either one of you or the both of you grew through it and out of it and healed, and now the connection just feels past tense emotionally. Okay, new energy. Thank you. Whew, Knight of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. This is way better to see. I have 3 cards on the table out of 6 that represent Taurus energy. So Scorpios are dealing with their shadow self, with the other side inside of them that I think this eclipse is going to bring forward. And I think they're going to focus on who am I, right? Through my Taurian energy. Because every Scorpio has a Taurus in them, and every Taurus has a Scorpio in them. It's just the natural of polarities, the nature of polarities. They are actually the same. They're on extreme sides of the same scale, right? So they represent different manifestation of that scale. Okay, so I think Scorpio is like trying to find their balance. So they're trying to tap into their Taurian energy. Okay, I want to find stability within myself. I want to tap into how you make me feel, Seeker. How Seeker actually makes me feel. Does Seeker make me feel safe? Does Seeker make me feel like I have a place in the world? Does Seeker make me feel like they'll be there for me if I'll need them? Can I build a home with them? Can Seeker be stable? Can Seeker fend for themselves, or will I have to fend for them? I'm picking up, I want to be there for my Seeker for the romance of it, and not for the necessity, not because they are in need or they can't, or they are in a victim modality. Being up on a Scorpio who wants you to be standing up on your own and not rely on them. For some of you, for some of you it's financial. For some of you it's emotional. It can play out in different ways. And guys, let me know if this resonates and this sounds like your Scorp. Okay. But they really want to feel like they're not worried. They're not about salvation, rather about love. Maria, I'm a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, divorcing a Scorp Sun, Pisces Moon. Wow. I can see how messages resonate with me and him. Okay, so this does fit the divorce narrative. I will be honest with you guys. Those of you that are going through a separation process from Scorpio, be it divorce or just separation, it does seem like your Scorpio is moving on and may have met someone else. Okay, that they're thinking about, approaching, dealing with. Others of you, you're the one who has someone else coming towards you. But we're focusing on the Scorpio that you're dealing with, so I don't want to confuse the energies. Anything else that we can tell my beautiful seekers? Okay, show me what's soon. Show me the next few days between Scorpio and Seeker. What will Scorpio do or not do in relation to my seekers? in the next few days from when you're watching this. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay, so there will be fast, energetic communication and approach. They might want to talk to you about something. They might want to come to you. They might want to visit. Those of you who are not going through separation and it's just the whole philosophical mindset of the Scorpio that I've described, they're gonna be ignited with passion, and they'll feel like they have a new idea or a new approach and that they'll want to share with you, and they'll be very passionate about it. So they're going to come, and it's going to be a fleeting opportunity. What do I mean by that? If you were to play hard to get or insulted and so dragging it on, they will not do it again. They will lose the passion for whatever it is. And I don't know what it is that they want to do or say, but I'm just, if you're not interested, then don't, just so you know. They will lose interest, they will move on, and will not try again. So if you care about this Scorpio and things have been really weird and they've been going through like a question mark time period, and then they come over or they talk to you and they're like, let's do this or let's try this, as long as it's not a really terrible idea, even if you think it's not the best idea, but you don't mind it, like, I really recommend, if you care about them and you want to try, don't go into pettiness, don't go into games, don't go into mind games, don't go into playing hard to get. Just be excited, focus on the fun, focus on the adventure. It doesn't have to make sense. Like, if they want to fix things without talking, just having fun, and you're like, but we have to talk about this. You're right. But for this, what they offer, just give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them feel like they came up with something brilliant, even if it's not, whatever, and make them feel good about themselves. I'm picking up on a Scorpio that just wants to feel good about themselves, that is really tired of feeling like shit, of feeling like there's something wrong with them, or they're not doing enough or not being enough. So just say yes, just have fun, just do whatever it is that they want to do. Again, as long as it's something that doesn't hurt you or you really, really, really resist, and so on. If it's not a big deal, go for it. And then afterwards, then talk about whatever you want to talk about, and etc. Okay. I'm gonna conclude with one more card, and then I'm gonna pull an oracle for everyone's watching. If you're new, hello. My name is Morgane, and this is the Existential Shift. Just saying. By the way, speaking of Scorpio, I cut my hair on the Scorpio reading. I don't know if you've seen the Scorpio reading for this month. It's linked below. I gave myself my own haircut in front of the camera, and it wasn't planned. I mean, I was about to press play, and then I was like, I need to cut my hair. And then I didn't press play. I brought scissors, and then I sat down, and well, the rest is history. So yeah, that happened. It's the first time ever giving my, I think it looks really nice. It worked out really well. It looks better than, like, every single time I go to a hairdresser, I ask them to do this. They never do this. And I pay them so much money, and then I gave my own haircut and I love it more. Okay, I guess I'm giving myself my own haircuts from here on. Ugh. I have an idea. What would Scorpio tell you if they could? What does Scorpio want to tell you, but they're not telling you, but they want to tell you, and if they had courage or were open enough, what would they tell you? You used to cut your own hair. That's cool. Thank you, Pauline. Okay. What would Scorpio tell Seeker? What would Scorpio tell Seeker right now? What would Scorpio say to Seeker right now about their love connection? Oh, man. 10 of Wands in the reverse. They are exhausted and they're trying to get rid of a lot of burdens in their life. And when they don't want to do the serious thing, the serious conversation, the serious act, it's not because they're disrespectful or they don't care. They just don't have the capacity. Like, they feel like if I have this important conversation right now, I'll mess it up because my brain is just melting. So they're trying. It's kind of similar to Libra energy. So maybe you want to watch CROSSWATCHERS for Libra. So they really just want to flow and have fun and feel the excitement again and feel the passion again. And it will come with that. When the will is alive and kicking, then all the rest of the system will align to it, and you'll be able to have the serious things. They just don't want to focus on the technical seriousness. They just want to just feel good, and they want to feel romantic and poetic and like a teenager again. And they're like, it's not you, it's just my life. So I just need like an easygoing time right now. Seekers, I'm not telling you have to accept. It really is depending on your circumstance, and you can do whatever you want. Because you're a seeker in this world, and you're a badass. Okay? You are a seer. You are an existential shifter. Especially if you join my Patreon, then you'll definitely be an existential shifter. Woof. Okay, let's go on Oracle. I hope this was helpful. Okay, I didn't get any personal questions for you and your Scorpio. That's okay. We'll try again tomorrow when I'll do a Sagittarius. Let's see. Which Oracle? What is this? Unsing my own mind. Welcome, Seeker. Oh, that you stand out because you're a channel member. That's so cool. Hello, using my own mind. Thank you for being a channel member for the existential shift. I really appreciate your support. So if you guys are not aware, you can join as a member here on YouTube for the existential shift. It's $1.99 a month, a monthly membership, and you don't get anything else other than cool badges. It's about what you're already getting. It's about reciprocity to the minimum of 13, 14 videos I post every month for free. So it's reciprocity. It connects your energy with the channels. So it strengthens the possibility that the readings will apply to you, because you're making an act of direct linking, energetic linking, right? Especially with your support. And I really appreciate every channel member, because that adds up and it allows me to do what I do here. So thank you to my channel members and anyone who will be joining channel membership. You can cancel at any time, so don't make a big deal out of it. You can join in, and it's just $1.99, honestly. And it makes a lot of a difference, and it makes me feel really good, and I really appreciate it. And of course, my patrons, who are life-changing for me. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. Hi. Message for my seekers watching. Oracle for all my seekers who are watching. Wow, this is so fitting. Cleaning house, number 37. And guys, the eclipse now, it's going to be so dramatic for Scorpios. Oh. And it might not be fun. It's going to eclipse out things in their life that are not fitting. And fair warning, some of you who are watching, you'll be the one who's eclipsed. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really all depends on your relationship with Scorpio and how you guys fit into one another. It could be for your better, for your highest good. If Scorps is not for you and not good for you, you'll be eclipsed out of each other's lives. Either way, whatever happens in the next week, you can know for sure that it's meaningful and important, and not an aspect of like, oh, I did something, whatever. Like, if there's a fallout, if you disappear out of each other's lives, whatever, the eclipse took it. It's in the black hole in the sky. You can't get there. You'll disperse. All your molecules will disperse, and you'll become spirit. You don't want to go there right now. You're not ready for that. Okay, so let the thing get eclipsed, and you stick around and you take a walk in the park and whistle or something. Chillax. I know, I'm sorry, that's very, very vain. Chillax, did you just tell us to chillax? Well, yeah, I did. What's the problem? Chillax. Okay, number 37, cleaning house. All right, let's read. It's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. This really aligns with the Lover's card that we started the reading with. So this means it's both for Scorpio and for you guys. Okay? To make room, energetic and physical and mental. Do the assignments that you've been postponing for a long time. Just get rid of it, get it out of your mind. Even if it's for like really small things, they add up, they take space, they take energetic space, and they take energy from manifestation, from creation, and from health and vitality. Do it. What was I about to say? Yeah, anyway, that's it. That's what I was about to say. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest, clean house. I'm picking up that some of you also have like things in your home, like objects that are already like torn and rugged, but you're like, oh, I'll need this. Yeah, you might need that luggage, but like a literal luggage, possibly, like something that is like that you've moved 17,000 times with. It's been everywhere. It's not that pretty. You don't like it anymore. It's torn, but you're like, maybe I'll need it again. Throw that shit out. Throw those things out, or give if they're in a good condition, give them away. Don't give your trash. That's not charity. That's like treating someone like trash. If it's in a good condition, then give them away. Otherwise, just throw it out. Okay, you beautiful humans. I love you. Thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow if you'll vote on it. Let me know if you like this, and then I'll be happy to do this for Sagittarius tomorrow morning. For CROSSWATCHERS for Sagittarius.